Hey guys, my name's Allison, and I totally screwed that up. Wow. Awesome beginning, yay! Alright, so today is Friday Spectacular, even though it's Tuesday. It's still gonna count. I'm sorry and everything, but I still have something planned, so that's awesome and everything like that. What I'm going to be talking about, I actually have my glasses first of all. Sorry for the zoom flare, all that stuff, I hate it. I got to fix it. So, whatever. So what I'm going to talk about is that recently I saw Ender's Game, and I just wanted to do a little review of it, and I might do a little bit of spoilers, so if you guys have not seen it, after I do like a review of like 1 through 10 or whatever it is, there's most likely going to be spoilers, so if you guys haven't seen it, please do not watch afterward. Alright, so let's begin. Alright, first of all, this movie, was based off a book. It's a pretty old book, I guess. I don't really know. I didn't look into it beforehand. I didn't read the book, but after I saw this movie, I'm really, really tempted to read the book, which I never, ever, ever read a book after I see a movie. Ever. I always read it before. Like, I've tried to read some books afterwards, and I'm like, I can't. Like, this is the same, that's different. No, I can't do that. No. So, I might be reading the book, and, spoiler later, I will probably explain why. But, this movie was such amazing work. It was, in my opinion, it was kind of mixed between Star Trek, Star Trek and, Hunger Games, kind of. It's like Hunger Games with kids. The basic storyline of this movie is that, the basic storyline of the movie is that there's this kid named Ender. He is trying to defeat some kind of bad guy, like alien things, that almost killed the world, I think like 12 years ahead of time, something like, not 12 years, I'm sorry, I don't even remember the dates. But he tried, whatever, so he went through training, and, I guess he was too advanced, and the aliens were like 6 days away from, like, coming towards their space shuttle, whatever it is, space training camp. So they had to hurry up and get a leader, and so they got Ender as the leader, but soon he kind of fell in love just a little bit, I guess it's like that, and then he got tricked. That's how I'm gonna end it. I'm not gonna say anything because then I'm just gonna spoil everything. So he got tricked. Yeah, like that's the basic storyline of it. It was such a good movie. Like, there was a lot of CG. A lot. Like, one scene, he's spinning around, shooting these weapons and stuff, and the only thing that was real in that scene was his face. Everything else was CG. If you don't know what CG stands for, it stands for computer graphics. There's also green screen, which you can always tell, like, this is what annoys me from some sci-fi movies or sci-fi shows. For example, people are gonna get mad at me, but I don't care. I get really, really annoyed. This is totally off topic, but, Sharknado. Oh my god. So, it's cool and all that it became a YouTube video, that it turned into a sci-fi show for, I think, 3 days, that they showed it, that it turned into an official movie for one night, just the one night, and now it's on Netflix and Redbox, and they're already making a second and third one. What really annoyed me is that I watched, like, not even a minute of it, and how much green screen and CG was in it. I was like, I cannot handle this. Like, some people are like, oh, this is so amazing, blah, blah, blah. I don't even know the storyline, anything of that. All I noticed is that all you see is, like, the world's, when there's green screen, you can always tell if there is, by there being a white or a black outline around them. That's how I always notice. So you see, like, this fake helicopter in the sky that has, like, this 2-inch wide white line or something like that, and then there's people jumping out of it and stuff. I'm like, oh my god, please, just turn this off. Everything pretty much out of that entire movie was CG and computer graphics. I can't handle that. I can handle Star Wars because that's really good filming from when it was filmed back then, whatever. I can handle The Hobbit. I can handle, like, top popular sci-fi different things, like shows and stuff. I can handle Star Trek. I can't really handle the old series, not as much. But yeah, that's one of my opinions. I can't handle things like that. I watch sci-fi all the time, the channel Sci-Fi, and I can't watch most of the movies because all you see is, like, this huge, thick outline around the people, and I'm like, please, just turn this off. Ugh, I really can't do that. Like, that's the only thing. It's good for them that they're getting a lot of money and promotion and stuff from that, but I don't understand how it got that far. That's the only question I have. Like, I see all these celebrities and they're like, oh my gosh, I want to see this. I see, like, all my friends, oh my gosh, blah, 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 and I'm like, no. And then I just start pointing stuff out, and then they're like, oh, great. And I'm like, yeah. But, alright, back on topic, Ender's Game. Really well filmed. Greatly filmed. Even though a lot of it was CG and computer graphics and stuff, but it's still really good. The way that they put it and everything, it was really realistic and stuff, for a couple of things. Actually, a lot of things, but, like, a couple of things were, like, and stuff. But, this movie is actually really emotional. So, if you guys haven't seen it and you are super emotional, and you were kind of looking forward to it, like, you want to see it, but you're not sure, if you're super emotional, then you might not want to see it, because I'm not that emotional, but I almost cried a few times. I'm really not that emotional. Like, if there's a dog that died, I will be emotional, because I can't handle that stuff. But let's see, what else is there? That's about it. Like, if you're not emotional and you like sci-fi, you like nerdy type of stuff and all that, go see it. You are going to love it. I don't understand how it hasn't been in the top charts yet, because that was such a great movie. Really well done. The actors were amazing. Like, you could tell that they understood the part pretty much. Like, they had it so well. They had it so emotionally set and everything. It was such a good movie. Like, it's in my top charts, probably. My top movie is probably Star Trek Into the Darkness. Which this did remind me a little bit of it. Yep. Yep, so, yeah. My rating for this movie is probably an 8 or 9 out of 10. 8.5 out of 10. It was such a good movie and everything. Yeah. Spoiler time, so people that do not want to hear any spoilers, have not seen the movie, anything, please do not watch the next part. Alright? Yes, awesome. So I'm going to stop talking so you can leave for a second. Okay. Yep, spoiler time. Alright. This movie, yes, it was such an amazing movie, but, that moment when you see, the green team, yeah, the green cobra or whatever, you see the leader turn around and you recognize him as Rico from Hannah Montana. You're like, oh my gosh, what? What? Oh my gosh. Yeah, and Ender kind of had a little bit of anger management. Like, I order a rematch, whatever, and then he gets kind of held down because, he thought he was getting kicked out, but he was really getting upgraded into, like, a captain type promotion, and almost kills the guy by grabbing, like, I don't even know, it was like some weird statue. What reminded me of, it reminded me of, Beetlejuice, the movie Beetlejuice, where that woman, I forgot her name, she made that statue that she later on, or her husband later on got, like, captured into, like, so it was, like, big bulky bottom, that had, like, this leaning thing, and a bunch of spikes coming out of it and stuff. That's what it reminded me of. But, let's see, what else? That would have hurt so much if you had that, like, sensor thing in your back. Oh, it's not gonna hurt a bit. And then you see all these wires and blood coming. Oh my god. Yeah, that's not gonna hurt. You couldn't, like, at least give him a tiny shot so that he can, like, be sterilized or something? No. When he gets all mad at the end, because he just got tricked to blowing up 3 ships with thousands of people on it, plus an entire planet, that's when you sterilize him. No. You, like, really? Oh my gosh. That's one part that I did get kind of angry at. Alright. The way that they filmed it and everything and made the storyline, like, it still surprised me. I knew that they were going to have him, get tricked, but it still surprised me of how they made him get tricked. Oh, this is just a game, we'll be fine. Which I think that what it was that the days before were just training. So they knew the last day, specifically the last day, it was going to be the real thing, and they're like, he better pass, or we're pretty much, like, screwed. So, they're like, oh, you'll be fine, you can do this, and then he can't sleep the entire night. He talks to, pretty much his girlfriend. Like, it seems like they were starting to fall in love towards the end, but then he kind of just leaves. But he just, like, he's trying to figure out what he is, like, needs to do. Like, he wants to contact the aliens or whatever, and, like, try to, talk to him, and then he stares out the small window that he has, looking outside, and he's like, that kind of looks familiar, and then you see the sun, and you see the glare, and you're like, oh, this has to be familiar, or something like that. And then he goes into the room, and he wins, and then they kind of look sad, and he's like, whoa, what's happening? What's going on? Oh, you just blew up an entire planet, plus you killed thousands of people. And he's like, why didn't you tell me in the beginning that this wasn't a game? Why didn't you tell me that it was real, and that I could have saved all these people? I could have done all this stuff to make it right, instead of blowing up one huge planet. But, like, that was an ingenious way to make him think that it's not, or think it's not real. But it's like, if I was in his position, I would be so mad. I would be so mad. Like, oh, maybe I should, like, contact them, try to figure out what's their actual plans. Like, are they really going to try to kill us, or are they just trying to get their planet back that we kind of pretty much just rolled over? And all that stuff. But, so he was kind of confused at that, and he was trying to talk to the girl, whatever. I keep on forgetting her name. I can't remember anybody's name except Ender, pretty much. All that stuff, like, it was really ingenious, this entire storyline, plot, everything, and actors, and all that stuff. It was such a good movie. The fighting scenes, though, where they're in the zero gravity portion, and they're trying to get across, like, oh, well, too, like, there's Rico's scene, whatever you do, don't just stay back there. And then he sees the girl that he's been training with get pretty much knocked out, and he goes and helps, and then gets pushed off from her, and, like, stuns most of the team. And then Rico is pretty much, like, seriously mad. I always want to call him Rico because that's how I remember him. Like, he gets really mad at him. He's like, you should have stayed back, and all that stuff. And it was sad when they did the fighting scene in the bathroom. But I'm like, dude, what the heck? What's with this privacy? Like, the captain, he's like, oh, you'll definitely have some privacy. Can't send any emails to his sister. Like, the only thing that he's really able to do is play a game, just trying to, like, so they can figure out if he's truly the person that should be the captain, or whatever. Oh, it was so messed up. Like, this entire storyline was so messed up, but it was so ingenious. It really was. I keep on saying that it's ingenious and all that stuff, but it was so good, though. You guys really need to see this. If people that, like, completely ignored leaving, you guys need to see this. It is so good. Oh my god. The ending, the very, very ending, where he's like, he remembers the game, that what happens in the game and stuff, and he's like, wait, this isn't a game, this is memory, this is real life. And then he runs out onto the planet that really has no air, and then goes into the little spaceship that was a crashed spaceship from the aliens, and there's one alien there, and it's a baby in the middle. Like, Ender first started, like, at first it kind of looked like a heart, like a heart on a stand, but I'm like, maybe not. And then you see, like, a little tiny creature in it, and we're like, oh my god, that's a baby. What? And then he gets awarded, like, Ender gets awarded, and then completely leaves. He tries to find a planet so they can reproduce, but I don't understand how they're going to reproduce when there's only one. But it's a queen, so actually, wait. That's a stupid, oh my god, that was so stupid. Wow. It's a queen, so it reproduces itself. That was a really dumb question on my part. I'm sorry. Yeah. So, if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like, and comment down below what I should do next time. Anything at all really doesn't matter. If you guys have, like, any challenges or anything, you can leave that below too, because I kind of want to do a challenge. I haven't done a challenge. I've done challenges, but I haven't posted it, so, because they're really bad. But if you guys have any things, suggestions, anything, please leave a comment down below, leave a like, and subscribe to see more of my videos and know when I'm posting another one. Alright, I will see you later, guys. Bye and peace.